moves into position to scan a known hotspot for Taliban activity.
U.S. troops who deployed to Afghanistan over the past 2 decades say the Taliban's rapid conquest of much of the country in the past week has left them stunned and dismayed. "This one will hurt for a long time, man," said Sean Gustafson, a retired Army lieutenant colonel who deployed to the city of Herat in western Afghanistan from 2006 to 2007. The capture of Herat by the Taliban on Thursday shocked Gustafson. On Friday, he forwarded to Stars and Stripes photos from 2007 of him and other troops building schools and handing out books to children. Now, like other veterans of America's longest war, he can only watch from afar as the projects he worked on and the people he tried to help come under threats from the Taliban. The Taliban controlled an estimated 2/3 of the country as of Friday, after gaining several provincial capitals and large cities throughout the country. The collapse of much of the Afghan military has come weeks before the scheduled August 31st final withdrawal of U.S. troops ordered by President Joe Biden. The withdrawal stems from a peace deal signed last year by the Taliban and the Trump administration. The final days of the U.S. war in Afghanistan should have been handled better, several veterans told Stars and Stripes. "A complete pullout is not only unnecessary, it is sabotage," said Army Staff Sergeant Seamus Fennessy, who fought in Ghazni province in 2010. The withdrawal was a betrayal of American and international forces who have expended so much in life and limb to prevent the resurgence of the Taliban, Fennessy said in a Facebook message. "Some U.S. troops should have stayed in the country to preserve the gains of the last 20 years, he said. "I am disgusted," he said. Other troops spoke about the way the withdrawal imperils their Afghan friends and co-workers. "Maybe we stayed longer than we should have, but the manner in which we pulled out, it's just unfortunate, and my heart breaks," said Christy Berry, who deployed to Afghanistan multiple times as both an Air Force officer and a civilian advisor. Like other veterans, Berry said she's been deluged with messages from people seeking her help to get visas to escape the country. Berry learned about Afghanistan's culture and received language training as part of the Afghanistan-Pakistan Hands, which aimed to build a cadre of military officers who could advise local leaders in their own languages. In a phone call Thursday, she recalled the days when she thought she was making a difference in the country. In 2010, Berry helped start a women's bazaar in partnership with 2 Afghan Americans. The project gave jobs to women in need by allowing them to sell goods at U.S. bases. Then Berry learned in 2015, when she came to Afghanistan as a civilian advisor, that the bazaar had stopped coming to the bases. Commanders who came after her discontinued it, which is when she said she first felt disheartened about her earlier achievements. "You pour your heart into it, and at the time, it feels like you're doing something great and you're making a difference," she said. "And looking back on it now, I still feel that way, but it's with a sadness."